Students, in this video I'll explain you about the how to represent real numbers on number line like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, root 10, okay, and also decimal numbers of root like under root 5.3, okay, or under root 4.7, how to draw on real line, and also represent the real line in the real line, that successive magnification, how you can represent the real numbers on the number line. Clear, student? So representing irrational numbers on number line. How to represent root 2 and root 3 on the real line, that we'll see today only. So student, first of all, what it is given, let x dash ox be a horizontal line represent x-axis. So this is the word here, x-axis, x dash o and x is what here, the line on the x-axis, okay, and o is what here, origin, and it is represent as what, 0 here. Clear? So that is only given over here. And take OA as 1 unit. Here 1 unit is not 1 centimeter. Here I have taken 1 unit as a 2 centimeter. Why? Because if you take 1 unit as a 1 centimeter, it is very difficult to draw on the number line only. So that is why I have taken what here, 1 unit equals to 2 centimeters. So that what the gap will be increased, and it is easily you can what understand or easily can draw on the number line. Clear, students? So after that, what will you do here? Draw AB perpendicular to OA. So here what, this AB will draw what, perpendicular to OA. So what we have to draw from the point A. Point A, what I have drawn what here after doing this 90 degree. From here you place the compass over here, and what we have drawn what here, this is one arc over here, and from here what we'll draw what 60. Then after that again what we'll draw what 120 and extend this one here, and finally from this point we'll cut here. And after that, with the help of scale, I have joined this line AB over here, okay, and this AB is what here, 1 unit. It is given what here, AB is what here, 1 unit, it is given over here. And then what, join what, OB. If we'll join OB with the help of scale, with the help of scale, what will join what here, AB. With the help of scale like this, what will join what, this side what, OB here, okay. And after that we'll see here what is OB. OB is what, by, if you'll see here, OAB is coming a right angle triangle. So you can apply what here, Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem, then what, hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So here OB is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is coming what, under root of perpendicular square plus base square. That is OA square plus AB square is coming over here. Here OA is also 1 unit and AB is also what, 1 unit. So 1 square plus 1 square, if you add 1 plus 1 is coming what here, root 2 units. Clear, students? So with O as a center and OB as a radius, if you assume OB as a radius and draw an arc meeting OX at P. So with the help of compass, if we'll what, take this OB as an arc, if we'll take what, OB as an arc, okay, and what, with the help of this arc, if we'll join here but with the dotted lines, this is meet at the point what here, P. So from point O, OB, if we'll assume what here, an arc, and if we'll draw, that is what touches the x-axis at the point what, P. So that means what here, this OP and OB both will be equal. Since the OB is coming what here, root 2, so therefore the value of OP will be also what here, root 2 units. So that means this way the points P represent what, root 2 on the number real line only. Clear, student? So this way we'll draw what, root 2 on number line. Clear, student? Now the next part will follow here. Now draw what here, root 3 on number line. How to draw what, root 3 on number line will follow here. Again what it is given what here, now draw what, BC perpendicular to OB. After drawing root 2, it is possible to draw what, root 3. So if you draw root 2 on number line, then only it is possible to draw what, root 3, okay, on the next step only. Otherwise it is not possible to draw directly root 3 on the number line, okay. So we'll see here, this one already have done in the previous part over here. Again what, OAB is, this is what, root 2, OB is the root 2. After drawing root 2, the next step will follow, okay. Next step is given what here, now draw what, BC is perpendicular to OB. This BC is what here, perpendicular to what here, OB. Clear? And such that BC is 1 unit. Here we'll take what, BC as a 1 unit. So if we'll take what, BC as a 1 unit and join this OC with the help of scale. So BC as 1 unit, that means what, will draw perpendicular. That means again what I have done, From the point B what we have drawn what here, that is perpendicular. From here we'll draw what 90 degree. Okay, with the help of compass we'll draw what like this. Here also cut, and from here also we have cut. So after that we have joined this BC, and this BC's length is how much here? 1 unit. This is the perpendicular, means 90 degree. Okay, after drawing this one we'll join this what OC. So if you'll join OC, so again we'll see here the triangle OB and C is a right angle triangle. So in this triangle OBC, that OC is equals to coming what? Under root OB square plus BC square. That is only given over here, Pythagoras theorem. So what is OB here? OB is the root 2, so that is why root 2's whole square coming, and the value of BC is what here? 1. That is why it is coming what? 1 square. Clear? So root 2's whole square is coming what? 2, and 1 whole square is coming what here? 1. So 2 plus 1 is coming what? 3. That is what? Under root 3 units coming over here. Clear, student? So with again what? OA as a center, if you'll assume what? OA as a center, and what that OC is the radius, draw an arc. So again what, if you'll assume what here? OC as a radius, and if you'll draw the arc like this, dotted lines, if you'll draw the arc, this is meeting what? At the point P dash here. Clear? So this is coming what here? P dash is coming over here, or this is coming what here? This OP dash, I've written what here? OQ. This will be right what? OP dash. This OP dash will be what here? That is what? Root 3 unit. So this OP dash is coming what here? Root 3 units coming over here. This way we'll draw what here? That is root 3 on number line. So without root 2 you are not able to what? Draw root 3 on number line. Clear, student? So first of all we'll draw root 2, and then we'll draw what? Root 3. This is the process. We'll draw the root 2 and root 3. Clear, student? Now student will see how to draw what? Root 5 and root 10 on the real line. Okay, so again the same way, same method you can apply now here. So OA equals to what here? 2 units I've taken over here. 2 units means 4 centimeter, because 1 unit means 2 centimeter. Clear, student? And draw what? AB perpendicular to OA. See here, again what? We'll draw what? AB perpendicular to what? OA. How will you draw this one? Again what? We'll take what here? We'll draw, this is what? 90 degree with the help of compass. From here we'll draw what? 60, and then what? Again what? We'll cut here and here, and then what? This part, this is what? 90 degree coming. So after what? Drawing what? This is 90 degree, AB as 90 degree, with the help of scale we'll join this what here? OB. So this OB, if we'll join here, we'll get what? What is OB? OB is coming what here? That is under root OA square plus AB square. So what is OA? OA is what here? 2 unit. That is why 2 square coming, and AB is coming what here? 1 unit. So that is why it is coming what here? 1 square. So 2 whole square is 4, and 1 whole square is coming what? 1. So 4 plus 1 coming what here? 5. That is under root 5. So again what? If we'll assume what here? O as a center and OB as a radius, draw an arc meeting OX at P. So this is what? Meeting the OX at P. That means we'll assume what? Again what? This OB is the what here? This OB you can assume what? Arc, and with the help of the compass only we can what? Draw this arc length over here, which meet at what? OP. Okay, so this way what? Meeting at the point OP. So here, that is why this OP, this length OP is coming what here? Root 5, because OP equals to what? OB. Okay, so this way we'll draw what? Root 5 on the number line. Clear, student? Root 5 you can draw by using that previous one also. We have drawn that root 2, root 3. Okay, then what? Root 4. Root 4 means the value is coming 2, and again if you draw perpendicular you get what? Root 5. So that way what? Spiral is coming. Okay, but directly if you draw root 5, then also you can do like this one. Clear, student? Coming to the next part, how to draw what? Root 10 on number line. Okay, so see how to draw root 10. Again the same thing only here. Root 10 means here we'll take what? Again AB, OA as a 3 units, and what? Draw AB is perpendicular to OA. Again what? From this point A only we'll draw what? Perpendicular, but OA is what? 3 unit now we'll take here. So why will take 3 unit, that will understand only. And we'll draw what? AB perpendicular to OA, so that AB is what here? 1 unit. This is what? 1 unit. So when you'll find out the value of OB, again what? OAB is coming what? Right angle triangle. So here coming what? OB. What is OB? OB is coming what? OA square plus AB square, that is under root by Pythagoras theorem. So if you'll put the value of OA is what? 3 here, and AB is what? 1. So 3 square plus 1 square is coming what? 9 plus 1, that is under root 10. So the value of OB is coming what? Under root 10. Again what? You'll assume what here? OB as a I can say what? That center. O is the center, and what? OB is the what? OB you can take what? The radius. and draw the arc length. Clear, student? From B only, if you draw the arc length which meet what here at the point P. So this OB, if you assume radius, and we will join, it is meet the x-axis at the point P. So this O and P is coming what here, that is what root 10, this value, because OB is root 10, so OP will be also coming what here, root 10. Student, one thing will follow here, if you focus on this only, when I have drawn that root 5 is coming what, under root 2 square plus 1 square, then only root 5 is coming. Clear? That is coming what, under root 4 plus 1. Okay, if you draw what root 10 here, that is root 10 is coming what, under root 3 square plus 1 square, that is what, 9 plus 1, 10. Suppose if it is given to draw root 17 on number line, then how to draw? Root 17 means, we'll see here, that is what, 4 square, that is 16 plus 1. This way you can draw what, root 17. Clear, student? Similarly, if it is given to draw what, root 50, root 50 is also possible to draw on number line. How to draw root 50? Root 50 means what? You can write 7 whole square plus 1 whole square. That is what? 49 plus 1 what? 50. So this way what? Suppose it is given 37, root 37 to draw on number line. So we'll get what here? 6 whole square plus 1 whole square. So what actually you have to do here, see here, when it is given 10, root 10 means 3 whole square plus 1 whole square. So 3 I have taken in this x-axis, 3 unit, and 1 unit in the y-axis, means perpendicular part. Okay. Similarly, if it is given 17, under root 17, that means we'll take what here, 4 units in the x-axis, and from here we'll draw what, perpendicular, 1 unit. Okay. If it is given 50, root 50, that means 7 units will take in the x-axis. Okay, we'll extend the line, and but 7 units will take, and perpendicular will take what, 1 unit, and then only we'll draw according to this. Okay, we'll get that root 50 also, and 37 is also like that only, that is what, under root 6 square plus 1 square. So we will take what, 6 units on the x-axis and 1 unit on the perpendicular. Clear, student? So this way what, any side you can what, it is possible to what here, draw on the number line. Suppose it is given what, root 29 is given to draw. So how will you draw root 29? You can write what, 5 square plus 2 square, because 25 plus 4 coming what, 9. So in this case what we'll have to do, so in the x-axis we'll take what, 5 unit, and y-axis, that perpendicular when we'll draw, that will take, instead of 1 unit, we'll take what, 2 unit. So this way you can draw what, any root numbers on the number line. Clear, student? Now student, you can see what, how to represent that under root 5.3 on real line. That means how to draw the decimal numbers on the under root numbers on the real line. Okay, so we'll see here, draw a line segment AB 5.3. I have drawn what here, AB as a 5.3. From here to here, what, AB is what here, 5.3 units. Okay, I have drawn a line over here with the help of a scale, this AB. We'll draw a line. Okay, and it is given what here, such that extend it up to what, point C. AB is what, extended up to point C, such that BC has what, 1 unit. Here this BC is given what, 1 unit, that is only given over here. And find the midpoint of BC. So how will you find out the midpoint of that AC? So what, first of all, from A and C, we'll draw what here, that is bisect the sides AC. Okay, from here we'll take any arc, we'll cut here also and down also. Clear? And from here also, from this point also, we'll cut here, and from this point also what, you'll cut here. Clear, student? So after that what, we'll join with the help of scale this line. After that, with the help of scale, we'll join this line, okay, with the pencil. Okay, and the point is coming over here, that point is what, O is the coming what here, the midpoint of what, A and C coming over here. So if O is the midpoint of AC, so now what, we assume what, O as a center, and draw a semicircle, okay, which touches what, A and C. That is only given over here. O as a center and O as a radius, draw a semicircle. Now draw what, BD perpendicular to AC. After doing this, what I've drawn here, that is what, B, from the point B. From the point B, I've drawn what here, perpendicular. I've drawn what here, perpendicular. I've drawn here. From here what, 60 degree, and from here what, can draw the arc length, and then what, 90 degree. That means perpendicular I have drawn, and then what, with the help of scale I have joined this BD. So that means what, if 90 degree if you draw, that D is what touches the semicircle. This is the point where this perpendicular touches the semicircle, and join this OD with the dotted lines also. So what they have given, then BD is coming what, under root 5.3. But how it is coming 5.3, I'll explain it later on, okay? But only you'll see the value of BD will be coming what here, that is under root 5.3 units. Now what, with B as a center, if you'll assume B as a center and BD as a radius, if you'll assume what, BD as a radius, this BD I'll assume what here again, radius, and B as a center, again what, will draw an arc over here. Again what, will draw an arc over here like this, will draw an arc which join the that x-axis in the point what, E only, if you'll extend this one, okay? So this value of this BE, B is, that is coming what here, under root 5.3, because this BE, okay, and this is given what, BE, and this is given, I hope so, this is, I've written what at first, BD, okay, not ED, it is BD, okay? B equals to BD, that is coming what, under root 5.3. So this length BE and BD will be what here, equal. Now we'll see, this way will draw what, the under root 5.3 on the number line. But how the value of BD is coming under root 5.3, that we'll see here, that will explain now only. Suppose we'll assume what here, let AB is 5.3, I have assume over here, okay, that one you assume what, X, okay, and BC is 1 unit, BC is given what here, 1 unit, and AC is what is AC? AC is what, AB plus BC, that means X plus 1, because AB I assume what, X, and this is what, 1. Now OD equals to OC, this OD and OC will be equal here. Why OD equals to OC is equal? Because this is what, radius, okay, this is a semicircle, so OD and OC is the what here, radius, so that is why it is coming what here, half of AC. So what is AC? AC is what here, X plus 1, that is where it is coming what, half of X plus 1 unit. Clear, student? Now the next part, we'll find out what OB now. So what is OB coming? OB is what, OC minus BC. This OC minus BC if we'll subtract, we'll get what, OB. So finally you'll get what, OC minus BC. So what is OC? The OC is coming what here, a half of X plus 1, that is X plus 1 by 2. And what is BC? BC is 1 unit, so minus 1. So if you simplify, we'll get what here, X minus 1 by 2 units. Clear, student? Now we'll find out the value of BD now. In this triangle, what? We'll find out what BD in this triangle OBD, because this is a right angle triangle. We can apply what here, Pythagoras theorem. So BD if we'll find out, OD is the hypotenuse, so OD square minus coming what, OB square. That is only I have written here. And what is the value of OD? OD is coming what, X plus 1 by 2. So that is why I have written what, X plus 1 by 2 here. And what is OB? OB is what, we got X minus 1 by 2. So if we'll put the values over here, and X plus 1 whole square means A plus B whole square formula you can apply, we'll get what, A square plus 2AB plus B square. And here also what, A square minus 2AB plus B square, because A minus B whole square formula you can apply. And 2 whole square is 4 in both the cases. 4 and 4 LCM is coming 4. So if we'll what, simplify, this minus X square minus plus 2X minus plus minus 1. So this X square cancel, and 1 will be cancel out. Finally 2X and 2X, if we'll add, we'll get what, 4X. 4X by 4, this 4 will be cancelled, we'll get X. That means the value of BD square is coming what here, X. So what is BD? BD is coming what, under root of X. And what is X? X is what, 5.3. So that is where the value of BD is coming what, under root 5.3 units. Clear, student? This is a verification only. So this way we'll draw that under root 5.3 on what, number line. Clear, student? Now I'll explain representing real numbers on the number line by what, successive magnification. So it is given 4.735 locate on the number line. So I can locate by what, successive magnification, that will follow over here, okay? So you know what, here in the number line, what, zeros left hand side generally it is what, negative numbers, and zeros right hand side are the what, positive numbers. Since the number is given what here, 4.73 and 5, this number is lies between what here, 4 and 5 clearly. Okay, so this number is lies between what, 4 and 5. By magnifying glass, if we'll see this one, by magnifying when it is, then this number is lies between what, 4 and 5, and between 4 and 5 we know what, there are 10 divisions between 4 and 5. I have written here, this is what here, 4, and this is coming what here, 5. So between 4 and 5 there are 10 divisions. If we'll looking through the that magnifying glass, is saying what here, that 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9 and 5. 5 can write 5.0 also, and that 4 can write what, maybe 4.0 also. Clear, student? Now we'll see here next will follow here. It is given 4.735. So here is the 4.7 and here is the 4.8. That means you can say what this number what 4.735 is lies between what 4.7 and what 4.8. Clear, student? This lies between what 4.7 and what 4.8. So 4.7 and 4.8 you can what again what go to the magnifying glass. Okay, so this number 4.735 lies between these two. So again what see I have drawn what another line over here on which it is coming what here it is 4.7 and this is what here 4.8. So between 4.7 and 4.8, if you see through the what magnifying glass, again what between these two what there are 10 divisions between this 4.7 and 4.8. So 4.7 you can write it as what 4.70 also, and 4.8 you can write it as about 4.80. So between 4.70 and 4.80 we'll get what 4.71, 4.72, 4.73, 4.74, 4.75, 4.76, 4.77, 4.78, 4.79 and finally 4.80. So again if you see here that 4.735, this number is what lies between, see 4.73. So where is 73? Here is a 73. And here is what 4.74. That means this 4.735 is lies between what 4.73 and what 4.74, this number. Okay, so this again what draw magnifying glass over here. If you place the magnifying glass over here, again between 7.3 and 7.4, if we'll go to the magnifying glass, again what 10 divisions is coming over here between 4.73 and what 4.74. Clear, student? So again if we'll take 10 divisions between 4.73 and 4.74, 4.73 you can write it as what 4.730 and 4.74 you can write it as about 4.740. So again if you take 10 divisions coming what 4.731, 4.732, 4.733, like this way it is going what till 4.739. And now it is given what here, that is question is given what here 4.735. So where is 4.735? This is coming what here 4.735, this part. So this is coming what the answer over here, that is the 4.73 and 5 is coming, this is the answer over here. So this way we'll draw this one in the magnifying glass with the help of what successive magnification to draw what 4.735. This way all the steps are coming. This is what step 1, this is what here step 2, this is step 3 and this is step 4. So if here given what after decimal 3 places given, if it is given 4 decimal places, then again what one more successive magnification will take, and then one more step will be what include over here, that is the 5th step over here. Clear, student? So this way we will draw by the successive magnification any numbers till 3 decimal place, 4 decimal place, 5 decimal place by using this magnification method. Clear, student? Okay, thank you all of you.